You always say stupid stuff.
Exactly, so it's perfect.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today all I'm going to do is show you how to do a basic eyeshadow with lash extensions. It's not super difficult, but it's just an easy way to do it, especially when they're just so full. I just got my lashes done, so it should be pretty step by step. You don't need eyeliner, nothing like that. You don't need to put falsies on, just eyeshadow. So let's jump right in. So first thing we're gonna do, like always, we're gonna start and we're going to prime our eyes, and I use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer to prime. It is just a very neutral base. Just when you are doing anything with eyelashes, make sure you will avoid getting anything on the tips or the base of them. If you get any products that have oil on them, on the base, they're more likely to fall out. And then when you get things on the tip of them, it looks like your lashes are shorter because they become a different color. So you just want to be very careful. I always, of course, the one thing I forgot. I always keep a spoolie next to me, and we'll usually drag them down just to make sure that they aren't going to get any concealer on them. All right, once you have your concealer on both eyes, you are going to, you're going to set it with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Finish, and I have hit pan on mine. It is amazing. It's not gonna crease, but it goes fast, especially if you use it all the time. Okay, so we are going to be using tape. This is probably one of the best tricks that I've ever done. It gives you that straight line. We're not going to be wearing eyeliner because of our false lashes. This gives kind of the illusion that you either have eyeliner on or you have that more defined outside of your eye, cat eye, fox eye, whatever you guys want to call it. It's been all over TikTok. It's a big trend to have it. Tape is going to be the best way to achieve that look. Fine. I will apply the tape with my eye closed most of the time, looking like that, so I know what the outcome is going to be when my eye is closed. And then you just look up. I will zoom you guys in so you can get a better look. So like that. It will have straight edge. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but beauty knows no pain, as I was taught as a young child.
Me too. They said that to me one time when someone was curling my hair and I passed out.
Okay. So if we're going for more of a fox eye or a cat eye, we don't want to do anything super high up. We want to keep it right in this area, like on the lid and the crease. So bigger brushes aren't really going to be used. The only thing we're going to use this for is kind of a setting / transition color. So we are going to use the Tarte Clay Play palette, and I think the second one is the Huda Nude palette. So for our transition color, we're going to use Sand in the Tarte palette, and you're just going to grab it with a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M504 brush, and you're just going to brush it on the outer side. Like I said, if your lashes are curled with great volume like mine, just brush them down. Try to keep them out of the way as much as possible, and go to town. I think for the darker shade, we're going to use the Huda Nude palette, and we're going to go in with Secret, which is kind of like a mauve color. Actually, what is mauve?
I have no idea.
So you're just going to go on the outside and kind of cut out the area that you're going to use as your cat eye or fox eye. And you can bring it into your lid. That's fine, because it's going to be pretty much our main color on the lid. But we want it to mix in with the outer area of our eye. brush, you're gonna try to blend it out. Normally what I'll do is I'll take the brush and just flip it to where there's less product. So you're gonna grab your darker color. I'm going to use Raw from the Huda Nude palette, which is a pretty kind of reddish color. And we're going to mainly focus just on the outside. You are going to get close to your lash line for this, so make sure that you're tapping off the extra eyeshadow and don't go too aggressive, I would say, when you hit that lash line. Try to be gentle. Grab a different brush or that same little brush like this one that I'm using, and I'm gonna go in with the darkest color. You don't have to do black, that's just what I want to do to make sure you tap off any of the excess. It's gonna look like that much, and you're just gonna do this kind of like where you would do eyeliner on the edge of that tape. Make them darker with the black. If you're fine with it, just take off your tape and you'll be done with that.
That looks good.
Does it?
Yeah.
So, without the tape, we'll take the tape off so you can see. Oh. This part always hurts. It also feels really good.
Taking it raw.
Basically. Just like on your eyes. That's what the eyeshadow looks like. Okay, so now I'm going to do my brows, which I already did a video for that, so I'll put the link below to see it. But we're just gonna go. Okay, now that they're done, we're gonna move on to our face. We're gonna start by moisturizing, and we're basically grab any moisturizer that you want to use and moisturize your face. I get the little ones from Sephora. I like them. If I have a smaller product, I can take it places, and it makes it a lot easier to travel with. My sister made fun of my tiny Nars blush yesterday, and I was upset.
She makes fun of everything you do.
She does make fun of everything I do. So Julie, if you're watching this, you hurt my feelings. And you hurt my tiny Nars blush feelings, and you need to apologize to her. now that we look like an alien. And then for a primer, we're going to use the Photo Finish from Smashbox. They have a lot of different kinds of these, but when you are doing photos, it really makes your skin look blurred and you don't have any pores. So once again, you're using my dog to Snapchat boys. This is what she sends boys to get their attention. My dog. He's pretty adorable though. Next, we're going to go in with our foundation, and we're going to be using the Marc Jacobs one. We are going to jump into concealer. We're going to use the Too Faced Born This Way. This is in vanilla. And we're not going to heavily conceal. Oh my gosh! We're not going to heavily conceal when we are trying to do kind of like that box eye look. We're trying to do the fox eye or the sultry look. You don't want to do too much. You just want to enhance things that are going to make your face look like it's going upwards and not outwards. We're going to conceal right where we had the eyeshadow line. Right by our nose to make sure there's no redness. Right in the inner corner for both eyes. I always put a little bit right here just to highlight, because you want this to look highlighted, this to look contoured so your face looks slimmer. And then we want it at the upward angle. So we're only going to do a tiny bit on our nose, and then we'll do it in between our Tilbury again, and you're only going to bake where you concealed. So right here, and here, and here, and here. And then from there, we're going to contour with our bronzer, and we're using the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer. No, I'm just not gonna smell it this time, Kayla. Jeez. Sorry, some of us just don't like chocolate. We're gonna make sure that we really chisel out where our cheekbone is. So start from, I usually go to the top of my ear right here and bring it down. Once you have what kind of looks like two lines right by your what's it called? The cheekbone. Once you have them right by your cheekbones, you're gonna leave them there. We will blend it out so it's not so harsh, but we're gonna do that after. It's kind of like baking, but for bronzer. You're gonna do underneath your jawline and I would always say this side of my face, like everyone says they have a good side, this is my good side because I feel like it's more defined. This one's not as much. So once again, we're gonna go where everything is kind of going up. So start from the back and then draw it down. And that's why I usually will go down my neck a little bit too.
My face is too pointy already.
It's all about creating an illusion, Kayla. No one really looks like any of those people. It's all an illusion. The last thing I usually bronze is going to be the top of my forehead. Every face has a different shape, so according to your shape is where you're going to contour. I have a more round face, so I'm not going to contour at the top of my head because that's going to make me look squished. So I'm going to do it at the two highest points so it makes my face look slimmer. So kind of like my temples are right here. I don't know what this would be called up here, but up here. So once we've had that sit, we are going to go in with a lighter bronzer. We're going to do the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It's this one. It's the one that smells amazing. I grab more of a fluffy brush, so this is a more angled, bigger brush. It's a Morphe brush as well. Dip that in there. And important part, you're not going to do it more at an angle. You're going to do it like an upwards and just blend. Add some blush. The tiny Nars.
You're struggling?
I was struggling a lot. And you're going to grab your blusher brush. I like that word. And once again, apples of your cheeks. And the nose, so we can look like we went outside today, even though we didn't. Okay, and once you're done with your freckles, the last thing to do is our lips. So we're going to put on Too Faced Lip Injection. We're gonna use Dose of Colors. This is Nude. It looks like this. Those are our lips. Those are our eyes. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And we grab our fan this time. Thank you, Kayla. I love this fan.
It's 4:33.
Oh my gosh, we'll be fine. All right, I am being rushed out, but that is the finished look. So we have the eyeshadow and the lips and the full face. It is a fun kind of look to do, especially with the false lashes. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to see anything else, just comment below. Follow me on TikTok as Bleach Blonde Baby. And subscribe to my channel here so that you can see more videos. And yeah, it's been great. And I'm going to do it even though Julie said not to. Rock on.